You've probably heard of LMIAs for Canadian immigration, or maybe you're already here in Canada working on an LMIA work permit. Now the question is, how can you utilize this LMIA that you already have or planning to obtain from your employer to convert you to Canadian permanent residency? This is the subject of our video today. Like always, expect the raw truth and nothing but. Quick introduction, my name is Reza and I work with the Agri-Food Canada team helping applicants move across borders. Whether it's for yourself, your business, your kids, or all of the above, we do make it happen. Are you tired of immigration companies pushing one specific program down your throat without providing options based on your unique profile? Or immigration agencies not having enough knowledge or experience to offer you creative solutions for your immigration? With our office, you'll receive all possible options based on your unique profile, and when you're completely satisfied with the information provided, you can make a clear and educated decision on your immigration. Let me make this clear, I'm not an actual full-time YouTuber, but I work hands-on with a licensed team here in Canada, working on actual applications and communicating with the immigration departments both overseas and inside Canada, representing our clients on a daily basis. These videos are made for the purpose of sharing our hands-on immigration knowledge with our worldwide audience. And if you're thinking about immigrating, well, we're here to help. Get a free email assessment by filling out the form down below this video, or reach out to us directly if you're active in the immigration space and would like to collaborate. A labor market impact assessment, or also known as an LMIA, in itself is not a permanent immigration program and cannot lead you to a direct PR without the following, which we'll explain in this short video. An LMIA is a tool, or almost an add-on, that can boost your chances of permanent immigration to Canada. Of course, a positive LMIA, which would be linked to your name, can allow you to apply for closed work permit and enter Canada. But how can it help you with a Canadian permanent residency? Keep in mind that it doesn't matter if you're in a low-wage LMIA, a high-wage LMIA, an owner-operator LMIA, a global talent stream LMIA. The key is to become eligible for one of the Canadian PR programs, which will be outlined in this video. Some of the PR immigration programs allow low-skilled occupations and some don't for their permanent residency. The LMI is only a facilitator. Here are all the ways an LMI can help you boost your permanent residency chances here in Canada. Number one, an LMI is a great way to come to Canada on a closed work permit to work for your employer who sponsored you under the temporary foreign worker stream. It can allow you to gain Canadian work experience working for your employer inside the country, and after 1 year you could become eligible for express entry, the substream called Canadian Experience Class. Remember, this can only be done inside Canada and you cannot work remotely for the Canadian employer to gain these valuable experience points. Number two, many overseas mature applicants who are over the age of 40 and have a bachelor's degree and an IELTS of, let's say, CLB 7, which would be the equivalent of IELTS 6.0 in each band, would not be eligible for any express entry program. However, with a valid LMIA linked to their name, they can actually become eligible for express entry, giving them many new options for PR. So the LMI in this situation can help you from being ineligible for express entry to becoming eligible. Number three, now that you have a valid express entry profile, an LMI can boost your express entry profile, allowing you to select the option that you have as a valid offer of employment, leading you to 50 bonus points in most cases, and sometimes even 200 depending on your NOC code and your position. Refer to our previously published video on YouTube where you can find out how you can claim these points in detail. Of course, doesn't guarantee you in any way that you will be selected unless you have the minimum CRS score for express entry. Keep in mind that you can have a PR supported LMI or a regular non-PR supported LMI, but even if you have a PR supported LMI, it doesn't mean you can just apply for a PR. You have to use express entry to convert to a Canadian permanent residency. With an LMIA, you can use express entry to convert to a PR before you arrive to Canada without a work permit, or perhaps receive your closed work permit if you have a non-PR supported LMIA to apply through express entry. You can claim the LMIA job offer points in express entry even a year after the LMIA date or when you started working for the employer previously. It does not need to be a current LMIA. This LMIA express entry route could be a great option for applicants from both inside or outside Canada who have an employer who has linked their positive LMIA to their name and the applicant is eligible for express entry with enough points to be invited. Number 4, an LMIA can be of great assistance for a federal program called the Agri-Food Pilot program, allowing you to work for the low-skilled jobs based on a closed work permit inside Canada and becoming eligible for PR under this program after you've gained the necessary work experience based on the specific agricultural and food processing industries and occupations that are specific to the Agri-Food Pilot program. Number 5, under the provincial nominee program, an LMIA can do the following: allow your employer to hire you and issue a job offer under the provincial nominee regulations without advertisement or recruitment efforts. Another way it can help you is if you already have a work permit based on an LMIA or LMI exempt category. Many PNPs allow you to claim additional bonus points to increase your chances in the PNP pool. As an example, if you have a CLB5 and work for an employer in Manitoba for a minimum of 6 months, then you'll have an over 95% chance of being invited for PR by the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program under their skilled immigration stream. One of my favorite programs is combining a provincial nominee program with express entry to claim 600 bonus points if you receive a provincial nomination certificate. Each province's express entry route is different. For example, Ontario does not have an employer-driven express entry route, but a human capital stream only for specific occupations with minimum CRS scores in express entry. Other provinces such as BC, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Manitoba, and Atlantic provinces have employer-driven provincial nominee programs linked to express entry. All this means is that when you're hired by a local eligible employer and nominated through the PNP, you can process your PR and express entry within 6 months instead of the typical 20 months or more non-express entry route for provincial nominee PR applications. Of course, an LMI is not mandatory for PNP, but it can help facilitate the process sometimes depending on your profile and specific province. Number 6, an LMI cannot help you with any business, investor, or entrepreneur immigration programs except one specific scenario. Keep in mind that many entrepreneurial and professional work permits are LMI exempt, such as intra-company transfer, C10 and C11 significant benefit federal work permits, and startup visa. The only time you will actually be able to use an LMIA for business immigration is in the following scenario, which we'll cover now. An owner-operator LMI, which is now known as an LMI with investment. If you plan to invest in a business and the percentage share, of course, is not relevant, then this means that an operating business inside Canada can apply for this type of LMI to bring an executive, director, future shareholder with an LMI, which can offer the investor executive bonus points in the express entry with the offer of employment after LMI has been approved. And depending on the size of the business, this can be either 50 points or 200 points. The business should be already operational. The investment can be made after the LMI approval. The size of the business and existing retained earnings and salaries will be checked by Service Canada while they're making a decision on the LMIA, and there should be some kind of benefit for the business in terms of creation or maintaining Canadian jobs. Refer to our video already published of how to claim 200 points in such a situation. Of course, number 8, an LMI does not help facilitate anyway with the Atlantic immigration program, as that is also an LMI exempt stream and has absolutely no points or any link to express entry. Number 9, an LMI is great for skilled immigration programs, but not other programs such as family sponsorship, startup visa, provincial entrepreneur program, C10, C11, or other types of business and investment programs, except the one that we just covered. To summarize, an LMI itself is not a direct PR. Even if it's a PR supported LMIA with or without a work permit, it can help facilitate and increase your chances in the federal skilled immigration streams, which are points based, and give you an edge with a provincial nominee skilled worker stream. That's it. I hope this video has provided some clarity on what an LMI can and cannot do. This was the purpose of this video. If you're thinking about immigrating, whether permanently or temporarily, you're at the right place. I can guarantee only one point. You'll know what to expect, the entire process clearly laid out for you, and all the risks identified, including costs. And if you're looking for discounts, well, don't worry, there's over 6,000 immigration consultants, over 1,000 specific immigration lawyers, and probably hundreds of thousands overseas unlicensed agencies, which will probably offer you a discount, if that's your priority. But if your priority is immigration results, that's our expertise. No surprises, just results. Our team speaks over 9 languages and we help applicants from over 50 different countries. And of course, this list is growing every day. Click the link below this video and get a free email assessment for eligible applicants. And if you're ready to apply and like to book a one-on-one session with me or one of my licensed immigration team members, you can book a session directly using the consultation link again below in the description of this video. And of course, if you have questions or you want to do a trial run with me before you book a consultation, remember I'm live every week on YouTube on Thursdays, 11 a.m. North American Eastern Standard Time, where I try to answer all of your immigration-based questions for free on the spot. So see you next Thursday.